You need to stop making yourself the villain every time you fall off. Let me explain. So my last video, I talked about the cheat code to discipline, and this is gonna be a part 2 because I used to be like, I'm gonna go on a run every single day. Day 1, woo, did it. Day 2, did it. Day 3, did it. And then day 4 would come and I wouldn't do it for one reason or another. And then I would go into this inner dialogue of, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't do it. I knew I can't run. And how often do we do this? We make ourselves the villain when we fall off. So what happens after that? I stop running. Instead, what I would do now is I want to run every day. Day 1, day 2, day 3, boom, 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 going on that run. Day 4 comes, I don't do it for one reason or another. And then day 5 comes and I'm like, you know what? Let me pick it back up. I'm gonna do it again. And then I do it again and then I run on day 6 and 7. That's what I mean. If we make ourselves the villain and we go into this internal negative dialogue every single time we slip up, we forget, we don't feel good, something comes up, life happens, then we are never going to consistently make progress on the things that we want to do. Let me give you another example. In my last video, I was talking about my routine, my morning routine, and how I do that every single day. Yes, that is true. But let me tell you, there are days when I don't feel as energized. And I know myself, if I push myself on those days, like I can be pushing myself to burnout, to getting sick. I'm jeopardizing my health by pushing myself too much in those scenarios. So what I do instead, I still do yoga. I still roll out my yoga mat, but maybe I do like yin yoga. Maybe I do something super mellow. You know, I'm listening to my body. So yeah, I'm still doing the yoga, but I'm giving myself the flexibility to meet myself where I actually am in that moment so that I continue to keep the momentum and continue to keep whatever that habit is in practice. Let me give you another example. You know, I've been working on a book for a long time, years, 6 years. And there were times when I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on this at least 15 minutes a day. Same thing. Day 1, day 2, day 3 came, you know, they came, they went, I did it 15 minutes a day. Say day 4 comes and I'm so exhausted. Like I had an 8-hour shift, work is crazy, life is happening, and I am so exhausted. In the past, I might have even pushed through that, but then like the next day I haven't gotten sick because I put my body in jeopardy. I pushed myself way past my limit. So now what I would do is, you know what? I'm not gonna do it today. I'm gonna give myself that grace, but I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. So how differently would that change things for you if you didn't make yourself a villain, if you didn't launch into this spiral of negative self-talk like I did for years, and consistently for years could not build a habit because of that? What would that change? Like, I'm genuinely asking, what would that change if you just said, I didn't do today, let me do it tomorrow? Or I didn't do it for 6 months, let me do it today. You know, I hear this all the time with people trying to build new habits, trying to go to the gym, trying to work on that project, trying to, you know, be less explosive, trying to, you know, manage their temper or whatever it is. And then because they didn't do it one single time, they make up this huge story about them. Those stories are so dangerous. And if, like I said, instead, you're just like, you know what? I slipped up. I fell off. I haven't been consistent. And instead of making this huge story and making it a huge deal, just being like, well, I'm gonna try again. Guess what? You're human. We fall off, we slip up. We are like seasonal creatures. A lot of us, for me, I'll just speak for myself. I am not the same person every single day. I have different energy levels every single day. I have different obligations every single day. I have different things that pop up every single day. But I give myself the grace, which is something I really had to learn to do. I didn't understand what grace was for a long time. But essentially just I allowed myself to be more human instead of expecting myself to be a robot and just perform. And then when I wasn't performing, just launch into this horrible negative self-talk about myself. No, not anymore. I literally do not do that anymore. And let me just give you a little side tip. If something does keep slipping you up, instead of launching into that, I'm this, I'm that, instead of that, ask yourself with genuine curiosity and not judgment, why didn't I do that today? That was really important to me. Why? And not in a harsh way. Again, that's the key, because curiosity is the antidote to judgment. So just asking what slipped me up? What was the blockage? And working with yourself so that you can remove that barrier, or at least you can, be more aware of it next time. Because if you build that awareness more and more, when it's super hot, this was me when I was trying to do that running every day. When it's super hot, I don't go on a run. Okay, what about a night run then? Or what about just a little workout at home or whatever? So just building in that flexibility and not creating this narrative and this story that you're doing something wrong. That genuinely changed the game for me. That allowed me to build consistency. That allowed me consistency with that flexibility. That allowed me to build these habits, work on my mental health, become healthier, build these habits that support me every single day, work on a creative project. It's a win for me that I have worked on something for 6 years, my book. I've never stayed with a creative project so long before. That's a win. So give yourself the grace, give yourself the flexibility. Don't make yourself the villain, and you will be able to build the consistency and the discipline that you need to bring whatever it is you want to bring into this world, or for yourself, whatever habit it is you want to cultivate for yourself. And let me know what that is. I would love to know. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for part 2. My name is Jasenia, and I have a lot more videos coming. So stay tuned, subscribe if you'd like to stay and hang out. Thank you. Bye.